liberation, huh? Way I've heard it, they're barely old enough to drink, let alone wage righteous war.
Captain! Pray, leave this matter to me. Whatever vain title these rebels have granted themselves, they're not but a pack of spoiled striplings playing knight. Striplings who'll soon find their bones pounded to flour.
Well, convince me. The Vanguard's yours. Just keep your head strapped on, will you? We're thieves, not common thugs.
You have my word, sir.
I don't know about that new recruit of yours, boss. The girl's got guts and she works like a mule. But she ain't common folk like us.
Last I remember, I never asked you your pedigree. And I don't care to ask hers, neither.
It's been some time since we last sparred, Millè. I suppose you'll be needing a reminder of my skill.
Somehow I feel that the only way I'll drag her home is by force.
Prepare to be crushed beneath the weight of my hammer. The heart does ache.
Enough of this savagery, Nina. Come home, I beg of you.
I have no home. Not anymore. My failure as a knight has stamped a permanent blemish on our noble family's honor. That's what Father would say. I'm certain of it.
If I may, Millè is here because she loves you, Nina. Honor and knighthood have nothing to do with it. The rift in your family is stark, that much I can tell. But I'd advise you mend it all the same. If not for you, then for your sister.
I'll not take counsel from a blue-haired fop, thank you. As if you could possibly understand the pain I've suffered. I hope you get tiny bits of eggshell in all your omelets for the rest of your life.
So much for convincing her.
No matter how hot her blood boils, that's as harsh as her tongue can get. She truly is proper to a fault. Long were the days she'd wax poetic about the virtues of knighthood, and her dream of becoming a shield to the weak.
Not exactly a temperament suited to banditry.
apologies. I must retreat.
Looks like I don't have a choice. Not exactly the overeager kids I thought they were. Looks like all our boys made it out in one piece.
Shook off anyone that might be following, too.
Rats ain't the sharpest animal in the bunch, but we always know when to tuck our tails and scurry home.
I've failed you, Captain. I made lofty promises of a victory fair and true, yet all I could muster was a beaten whimper. And now we've lost the very stronghold we call home.
Couple of walls don't mean weak ale to a pack of thieves. It's not like us to stick around one place too long anyway. But I am cutting you loose.
I'm... sorry?
Well, never came up before, but us rats don't got much in the way of family. Orphans and scamps, the whole lot.
How does that...
A fellow of yours gave me the whole scoop. You got people out there who want you home more than life itself.
Those people are nothing to me. I've renounced my past just like they renounced me.
You say that now, but you'll regret it when death comes knocking. There's no making good with a tombstone, kid. So go on, your sister's waiting for you.
Don't forget to take your share of the loot on your way out.
Oh, and get out of the thieving life, will ya? Get yourself clean before the dirt's sunk in too deep to wash off.
My friends.
I find it difficult to consider this campaign a successful one. We set the bandits to rout, but lost sight of Nina in the process.
You have my gratitude nonetheless, Your Highness. I'll begin my search for her anew right away. Nina!
I accept defeat. You win, Millè.
Then you'll come home with me? Mother and Father have been beside themselves with worry.
That I can't do. Not yet.
Whatever do you mean?
I first plan to join the Liberation and fight beside them to bring Zenoira to heal.
You do?
All this time I've fussed and fretted over achieving knighthood. But a woman needs no title to stand in defense of another.
True enough.
And thus I'll fight and see my dream of shielding the weak fulfilled.
It's a tough gig, you know. We'd all have kicked it 100 times over if we didn't have Alain here leading the charge.
Not to mention that we're almost always outnumbered. Though all the more reason to accept volunteers, I'd say.
I'm prepared to weather whatever hardship comes before us. What do you say, Your Highness? Will you grant me the honor I so greatly desire?
A fair proposal. 'Tis a noble cause to stand in defense of those who can't defend themselves. It's one I aspire to myself. Let us take up that fight together.
My thanks, Your Highness. As for the rest of you, I'll dedicate every fiber of my being to our cause. I only request your patience as I do so.
You don't even have to ask. Good to have you aboard, Nina.
Can't complain about another pair of hands.
I see there'll be no dissuading you on this. Rest assured, you can leave matters at home to me.
Thank you, Millè. And please, tell Mother and Father I love them.
Apologies, but we haven't the time to train newcomers. Our hands are full as it is, loath as I am to admit it.
Then the decision is made for me. I depart for new horizons. Not as a rat, but as a noble warrior standing firm on her own two legs.
I see there'll be no dissuading you on this. Rest assured, you can leave matters at home to me.
Thank you, Millè. And please, tell Mother and Father I love them.
My apologies, Millè. We set the bandits to rout, but were unable to persuade Nina in the process.
Please, you needn't apologize. You've done far more than I could have ever hoped to manage alone. And for that, you have my gratitude, Your Highness. I'll begin my search for her anew right away.
I only hope your devotion is rewarded in kind. Good luck, and be well.